Well, time now for a look at some of our viewers submitted photos.
Emily Griffin has our Send It to 7 Pics of the Week.
Send It to 7 Pics of the Week, sponsored by Foy Agency.
With all this rain, some areas have seen high waters, including Glen Park, where a warning sign has frozen over. Meanwhile, in Sackett's Harbor, Daryl King saw the old road connecting Horse Island because water there was low enough to reveal it. Marcia Zare shares a beautiful frosty morning, freshly coated. And Rhonda's Footworks Dance Company sent in this pic of their performance at Ives Hill Retirement Community for the residents. Thank you to all who shared their pics this week. Be sure to send in your New Year photos. Emily Griffin, 7 News.